Okay, tumbleweed action.
Here in our little deluxe mobile studio van, you got any impressions about our high budget interview setup?
Pretty nice, man. I like what you've done with the place. Pretty swank.
Does it capture the spirit of Coachella? That's kind of what we were going for.
Yeah, I feel like I'm out in the desert.
Yeah.
I don't know. You wouldn't notice you were in the back of a van.
Agree.
Sweet. And is this your guys' first time coming out to the festival, or?
No, I think we collectively played Coachella a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of veterans. So I guess coming back, you got this new record out. Like, how does it feel to be here this time?
It feels great, certainly with the new record coming out and to kind of follow that with the performance at Coachella. I mean, one thing I really like about the festival is the diversity it brings. It's really it's a cool thing. I'm into that very much.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. Was able to kind of catch Jay-Z. We got here a little bit later last night, and I thought Jay-Z's set was really good, and looking forward to playing and seeing Faith No More and Muse and a bunch of bands. So yeah, it's a good.
That's
lineup.
right. You guys are kind of on. I was talking to Claudio. So it's like you and Faith No More and Muse tonight. Is that the order?
Yeah.
That's pretty much gonna like blow shit up. I'm expecting.
Yeah, it's a great company to be in. I mean, we're both fans of both bands, so yeah, it's cool.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Do you guys have any sort of festival veterans? Do you have any tips, like survival tips for surviving festivals like this?
I mean, I guess everybody says water,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, I think that's the basic but most important element. Absolutely.
Right.
yeah.
SPF too for fair-skinned guys like me who burn like in an instant.
Right.
Oh God, it's not fun.
So I want to talk a little bit about You're the Black Rainbow. So this is a prequel to the storyline, which I was trying to catch up on, but it just seems. Is there any way to sum up where we are in the story?
Yeah.
For folks,
Of course, it's the origins of the characters Coheed and Cambria. Basically, this absence forms above Heaven's Fence, which they deem the Black Rainbow, and it splits the people of Heaven's Fence into two. And some feel that this is the sign of God, and bad things are to come, or it's confirmation that Willem Ryan, the dictator that's ruling, is actually God. And that just kind of creates some turmoil, and thus Coheed and Cambria are created to kind of correct it.
Uh-huh. And now, let's say, like, for people just kind of maybe discovering your music through the new album, how do you what's the best way to catch up on the story? Because I was trying to catch up on the story.
Well, you don't need to catch up on the story because this is part one, essentially.
Okay.
So this is a great place to start. Another thing, too, is that, the concept is really just an extension of what we do. It's not a complete necessity to get into, to enjoy what we do as a band. I mean, all of the themes are very universal and easy to wrap your heads around. There's no mention of anything very science fiction-y, if you will. But again, the books are really an extension, and for those fans that want that, I mean, it's there for them.
Cool. And kind of reading about the storyline, I couldn't help but wonder, like, I know that you've done the comics and the novel now. Are there plans to do? I imagine a video game, but you guys ever talk about taking it in other directions like that?
The ideas are certainly always come up, but for me, I mean, at this moment in time, I mean, my goal is to really just kind of see them play out in the novels and the comics, and see where we can take them from there.
Awesome. And so you guys are in the middle of a tour, is that right?
Just about to start.
Just about to start.
No,
okay.
Dude, you got it.
So what's on tap for the next, after Coachella?
We go home for like a day, and then we fly down for a day of pre-production in Charlotte, and then we start the tour there, and that's just going to span the whole, the states.
Sweet.
Yeah. So.
Are you playing with folks? What's the lineup?
Circus Survive and Torch.
Sweet.
So that's going to be a great lineup, and I know Circus Survive has a new record coming out as well, so it's going to be good.
Awesome. And I was reading about the new record, and a lot of folks are saying it's one of your best records. Some of the reviews that I was reading. What do you think about it stands out and makes it, maybe stand out from previous records?
Well, I don't know. I really like it a lot. I mean, I think just, I think lyrically for myself, I'm a bit more open and letting the audience in, and kind of, as opposed to it being so cryptic. The lyrics sometimes being a bit cryptic, and of course it's Chris's first time playing with the band on a record, so that I think is very important and certainly shows. Do you have any?
Yeah, I just, I think, just being a part of the band now for 3 years and finally being able to record on a record and to hear it and stuff, for me, I can't compare or anything, but it just in my personal experience is great. It's, probably, one of the best, or if not the best experience, making this record,
Yeah.
making a record. So
Cool.
it's great.
Cool.
Yeah.